Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's KevinMo202, and I'm here to do a review of the Marshall Mathers LP2 album. Here's the regular version, here's the deluxe. And I kind of want to just put my opinion out there of what I think of the album, and I definitely think that it does fit the title, the Marshall Mathers LP2, and it definitely deserves it, because you can definitely compare some of the tracks on the album. Here's the Marshall Mathers LP1, here's the second. And it's a 13-year difference between the two, and you can definitely see how Eminem has changed and matured a little bit, but it's still, that little crazy Slim Shady guy that everybody loves. And I just do think that it's a great album. I mean, it starts off with the song "Bad Guy," and it's like a stand to, where Stan's brother comes back to kill Eminem 13 years later. For killing Stan, and I just do think that it's I mean, some of the songs are not too great, like Legacy and Brainless, but I mean, that's just my opinion. And if you guys do like those tracks, let me know why in the comments below. But there's some other songs that really do stand out to me that I like a lot, like Rhyme or Reason, which is kind of like a version of it uses a sample of Time of the Season by the Zombies, which is a old song. And then there's other songs like Stronger Than I Was, which is an emotional song, but really songs that I really do like, which are like Rap God and So Far and Love Game and even Evil Twin. And they really do kind of show Slim Shady in a lot of ways, and it shows that he's still there. And those songs I do think are really big parts of the album. Also, the singles were, the lineup was okay. I mean, Berserk was the lead single to announce, the Marshall Mathers LP too, and it did do good, and I do think it's okay. I mean, after a little bit, I started to get sick of it, because it kind of gets annoying, but it's kind of like the real Slim Shady in a way, or Without Me. It gets annoying, but after a while, you do realize that it's it's a great track. And then there's the Survival, which is like the Call of Duty song. Survival actually came out before Berserk, but they made, I don't know why, they made Survival a second single after Berserk, even though it was already out. But Survival was okay. I mean, it's like a Call of Duty based song, and it was originally for Call of Duty. And it's like a Won't Back Down 2 from Recovery, but I do think it's better. And then there was Rap God, which is just phenomenal. That song's gonna be around for a bit. It's just Eminem going nuts on the track, and it's really good. It's really impressive. And then, of course, there's the Monster, which is the biggest single of right now in this time period of me making this video. And it's #1 and all kinds of stuff. And it's a really good track. It's Eminem and Rihanna, putting a track together, and Eminem, kind of saying that his monster is Slim Shady and all this stuff. But it's just a great track, I do think. And it really does show how Eminem matured over the years, because it's been a 13-year time difference between the two albums, where Eminem used to hate all pop artists like NSYNC, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and now he's working with them like Rihanna and the what is it, Fun? I think they're called the group Fun. The artist, one of the lead singers, Nate Roos, is on the album, which is on a song where Eminem actually apologizes to his mom for all the things that he's done. I do think that's crazy, and I do think that's a really mature thing for him to do. But it's a great album, and there is some really good stuff here. Kendrick Lamar jumped on the album too. He's the only rapper to be on the album, but they really did put together a great track. I didn't think Kendrick could do that when I first heard the song. I didn't. Kendrick Lamar's on this. It really does show how a lot of artists are how some artists are now. With the rap game and how things are, but Kendrick Lamar really did follow up pretty greatly, I think, to Eminem, which is one of the greatest rappers of all time. But yeah, I mean, there's some really good references to his older stuff, like Criminal, the skit that happens in Criminal at the end from the original Marshall Mathers LP continues. It's actually on the second track called Parking Lot, and then he references For Real Slim Shady. When he drops the beat to I'm Back. And there's of course the reference to Kill You at the end of the song So Much Better, which I actually do like a lot. Just a great album. And I also want to talk about the Monster music video. And I do think that it really does fit the album. It finishes things up definitely with showing that he doesn't just go back to his old songs, but he also gets back to his old music videos, and it where it goes back to My Name Is, the Lose Yourself music video, the Elton John performance in 2001 at the Grammys, the Way I Am, which is my favorite Eminem song. And he really does go back to it, and it's really interesting. It's really cool. I mean, if you've seen all the other videos, even the performance of Elton John and Eminem, it is really cool. And then at the end of the music video, Eminem goes to a cage that is by two armed men who seem to be keeping something inside of the cage, and it's supposed to be Slim Shady on drugs. A lot of people don't know that, and I just wanted to kind of say that because the video is really supposed to, a lot of people don't understand, but it's supposed to be Slim Shady is still there, and he's still around, and he's in a cage, and Eminem's kind of hot, like holding him down, and he doesn't want him coming out, and so he's still Slim Shady. Eminem is still Slim Shady, but only with his lyrics. If you notice, the Slim Shady in the cage throws paper at him, which is supposed to be his lyrics, and Eminem takes the lyrics and walks away, but just kind of like saying, Eminem is still Slim Shady, but only with lyrics. He's not, after you notice the guy in the cage is screaming and hollering and, going nuts inside of the cage, and that's supposed to represent Eminem on drugs. So, he's still Slim Shady, but just with lyrics, not with, drugs. He's on, like, nuts, like how he used to be. And, a lot of people like that Eminem, and honestly, I like that Eminem too. The Marshall Mathers LP was a classic, and, I'm sure a large, part of that was because of that he was on drugs and he was going nuts on the tracks. But, it really does show that he matured a lot, and, that's definitely a big part, and I definitely think that it's a great album, and it definitely, I do think the Marshall Mathers LP 1, though, in my opinion, is a greater album than the second one. That's just my opinion, though. But anyways, guys, leave your comments below, please, and I want to know what you guys think's better, the Marshall Mathers LP 1 or the second, Marshall Mathers LP 2. What tracks you guys like and dislike, and I just want to know your guys' opinion. And I want to rate this album I'm going to start doing this with my reviews. From 1 out of 10, I give the album 9.5 out of 10. I do think that it is definitely a great Eminem album. It's his 8th studio album, and it's definitely a classic. And I really hope to hear more from Eminem. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Peace out, guys. Until next time.